Stop. Keep on, I said it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop, it ain't gonna flop. Stop acting like we ain't so hot.
What's going on, people? This is Influence back again with the Transformers review. This is Mike Toys MRTM-09 Downbeat, which is better known as Jazz. Now this figure, off the back, I like to tell you, I'm very impressed with it. Here's the box, nothing spectacular. Got some stuff on the bottom, stuff on the sides, back, art. Box is pretty small. I mean, it's about the size of the car boxes that have been released as of late. So these are the accessories you get. I think I was in the middle of saying I'm impressed with this figure. This is my Jazz figure. I don't think there'll be a Jazz figure coming out no time soon that I will have to replace this with, even if Takara comes out with one, which I don't think there's one anytime soon. But anyway, you get a face. I want to say you get two faces, but maybe that's the face that's on there, unless I lost a face, because I only got one face. So if anybody has this figure, and let me know what's up with that, if there's supposed to be two faces. I just noticed there's another spot here. I don't know if that's supposed to be something, or if it was something in there. But anyway, you get the winch, which I've never put on him, so I will try to demonstrate that once he's in car mode. And you get the speakers, the two speakers. You also get, which is on him, these things, which go on the side skirts. I believe that's where I put them at. That's where they fit. They almost look like they have speakers in them. Don't know what that is or what it's for. I'm not sure, to tell you the truth, but there's nothing on these directions, so that's a gripe I did have. I think they have an instructional video which probably shows more. I don't know, but this is my instructional video for you, so is what it is. But just know there is an instructional video that's on there that shows what's going on. You know, I like to do it from the mode that they do not come in. So he comes in car mode, and let me move the camera down a tad bit. Yeah, he comes in car mode, so I'm gonna go from robot mode. Off the bat, there's not too many complaints about this figure. Probably the biggest complaint I have is with this gun. As you can see, he holds his gun, and these things are fine. It just clips on the back. I don't think you can clip it on any other way but over on this side, because of the way it is. It's closed off. That could be a gripe. I'm fine with it on this side, and I don't need to move it over here. But if you wanted to move it over here for whatever reason, you could not. This is just one piece. I guess it's in there. It almost looks like the toy. I think the toy had the firing mechanism missile. I don't remember. I never had Jazz as a kid. I always wanted him, but I never had him as an adult. Like I said, he holds his gun very well, almost too well. His gun I hate, but it does look the part. It's just a plastic. It's plastic cast. I don't know. That's it. Nothing else. So him as a figure though, and let me take these side skirts off because you can't transform him with these side skirts on. And I guess maybe it's something from the cartoon. I don't know. I'm gonna look though. Maybe they were bigger, but anyway, I like the figure with them on there, so put them on there. So as you can see, he's pretty heavy. I'm not sure where the die cast is. I think it may be in the middle somewhere because his gravity, his center of gravity, that's what I'm trying to say. I think his legs right here are die cast. They feel die cast. His center of gravity is very good. He doesn't, like, you can shake him. He's not gonna take a dive. That's partially because his feet as well. He has a wide footprint, so, and a long footprint. But I love everything about this video. I love everything about this guy. You can also put the wings up if you want. Have him displayed like that. I like him down personally. So yeah, his head does come off, and it does come off rather easily. I guess that's another gripe if we're talking about things. Just something to note. I don't mind it. It doesn't come off that easy for me to be upset. I'm not pulling him by the head, and as you can see, it doesn't come off if you do grab him by the head, but I'm not grabbing him by the head, so it just comes off sometimes. Other than that, let's get the transformation. Oh no, let me do, since he's in robot mode first, let me do his articulation. So this goes all the way around. You do need to have it at an angle because it will hit right here somewhat. Has an elbow. It's kind of, is it double jointed? It is kind of double jointed, but it's mainly for transformation. But you can get 90 degrees. His hand is on a single pin, just for the fingers, and then his thumb is fixed, which I don't mind that. I actually don't mind that at all. A lot of people like articulated fingers, but I don't think people do them well. When they're done well, I do like articulated fingers, but like I said, I don't think they're done well. His head spins around, goes up. You can get it way up, do the transformation, and he can look down a little bit, which I don't think is really that important. He has a waist swivel. Backpack or this stuff gets in the way somewhat. I don't think there's anything you can do about that. He has a, well, there is. You can get his little ab crunch. Not little. He has a big ab crunch. So you have that. Get these flaps out the way. All right. It'd be better to just, I don't know. These flaps feel weird to me. They feel, maybe it's just, yeah, okay. About to break it. Yeah, these flaps are just, when you have these up and you try to put these up there, they don't go up. So you gotta put them up first. But with those up, you can get him about like that. And out to the side, of course. Does have a strong ratchet on those. And I don't think he needs it. I think it's too strong. Not, well, yeah. It's not too strong where it feels like it's gonna break. So actually it's just right. I like this ratchet because it does feel like it holds very well, but it moves well as well. So he kind of has double jointed knees, so he could get more than 90 degrees, but doesn't really look like it because his legs are so big. But they're not too big. I think it should be this big, is what it is. He has a swivel, thigh swivel built into that joint. No knees. He does have some toe point. He can, I think he can go down if you can get this. You can move that down a little bit to get a little bit more point, I guess. It's still not that much, so it is what it is. I don't use that much anyway. Get a good rocker. And that's about it. Got these tires. They do have rubber tires, but we'll get into that when I get him back into his car. So let's getting the transformation. I do have another gripe. This comes off. It's like on a slider, but it's just stuck on to almost like a friction slider. So it can come off if you manipulate it in a different way. Pull this out. Pull this out. I just do this just to, I mean, get it out and get it out of the way. Might as well put this head back. Oh, wait. Leave the head like this because I'll push this all the way back so you can get all this together. And usually there's a pattern right here. So you want this on the inside and wrap around. So then when you do this number, then it's in there like that. So if you can see, these split apart, they kind of do it naturally because just the way you're manipulating it. So I'm gonna show you. So you have that. That means you want it wrapped on the inside. So you gotta put it down here like this. So you get it like that. Then you have to manipulate it around here and all right, let me get it off camera. That's probably the hardest part of the whole transformation, is getting that to fold in there like that. So as you can see, these things are pointed up and the bottom of the arms are on the bottom. The fold, you have the fist like this. That's why you gotta pull this out so the fist can fit. Then you can pull these out. They just clip on right here. Make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Pull them bad boys out. Then the double hinge. Put that double hinge down like this. You just gotta situate. Situations. It's kind of intuitive. It's not, and it is. But once you get those, once you get the arms in, it's basically kind of like a cakewalk. Put these down like this. You don't have to fasten anything yet. So put this head goes back in the little groove section. So I leave that alone because then you want to do the legs. So this is what it looks like, but I'm gonna get there on this one because a couple steps I didn't do. First, do this foot. This foot is like on a double hinge right there. So you want to like kind of manipulate it so the hinge goes in as far as it can. And then you can put this flat back. That in turn gets it so you can put this piece back, which this piece needs to be back. So then you can get all this together. You can pull this back like this, and then it creates enough space for this to get through. So pull it back, you got that space in there. So when you like have Cabana Wars it, you see how it flips through, and you gotta like try to get these out. I think this transformation is great. I'm making it a little harder than it is just because I sometimes suck at transforming crap. So then you can put this flap down. Well, actually, and it's all intuitive because this peg has to peg into this thing right here. So you can actually get this together first. Pull this around. So it's all intuitive because you'll see how it's supposed to be. And then it gets up here like this. Then you can pull this back, and then you can pull this flap down, and it should lock if it's back far enough. So yeah, it locks. Then that's what it looks like. So this is like the extra fender piece. Push that up in there. You can try to get this together. Now you got the two halves. You just gotta line everything up. Line these up like that. Line this up. Usually I try to be careful with these because you can break it. And that's one thing you gotta try to like get it down before you get it in there like that. Then just line all this up. It's tabs everywhere. Get it clean. All right, let me get it off so I can see what's going on without breaking it. And here we go. Good push. Rolls. Rubber tires. This is probably one of my favorite figures. There's one thing, I don't know if I broke a tab off. No, I don't think so. There's a tab back there, but it's just not going. It's a tab right here. It doesn't stay. So that's a bummer. There I go again. But yeah, but everything else is great. These right here. You can also put these on robot mode. I'm sorry I didn't show that, but it goes on his shoulders. So you have that right there. So, I mean, that looks pretty cool. Not bad. Is a great figure, and it's a definite recommend. Downbeat by Mike Toys. So like, subscribe, share, and I appreciate you rocking with me.
Hip hop, I feel I gotta say, who am I? You might say influence, and I spit better than most in this game.